Hi everyone, thanks for being here today. So in this short talk, I'd like to go through 4 economics topics that sound kind of technical at first, but they actually show up in our daily lives more often than we realize. These are the business cycle and macroeconomy, tariffs and trade wars, behavioral economics, and why we make strange choices, and finally how AI is affecting jobs and inequality. First, the macroeconomy and the business cycle. Okay, so imagine the economy like a heartbeat. Sometimes it speeds up. We call the expansion. People are working, spending, and business are growing. But sometimes things slow down. These are recession. People spend less, companies cut jobs, and everyone get more careful. To understand what's going on in the economy, economics usually look at 3 big signs. GDP, or gross economic product, shows the total value of everything a country produces. If GDP is growing, that's usually a good thing. It means businesses are busy and people are spending. Inflation is how fast prices are rising. A little inflation is okay, but too much means people can't afford things, and that's a problem. Employment is how many people want a job but can't find one. If that number is high, it means the job market is struggling. These indications help business and governments make decisions. For example, during good times, companies might hire more people or invest in new products, but during bad times, they might save money or cut back. If we understand how the business cycle works, we can prepare for ups and downs and not be caught off guard. Second, trade wars and tariffs. Let's say the US decided to put a tax called a tariff on products import from Singapore. Suddenly, Singapore made goods are more expensive than in the US, and fewer people want to buy them. This hurts Singapore's companies. They export less, make less money, maybe lay off SAG. This causes aggregated demand to go down. This just a fancy way of saying that people and companies are spending less overall. What happens next? GDP goes down, price might drop, and employment can rise. And here's the things. It just hurt Singapore. US consumers have to pay more too, so both countries losing a trade war. This is why many economists believe that free trade with fair rules helps everyone in the long run. Third, behavioral economics. This part really interesting because it explains why we sometimes make silly choices like why do we eat junk food and when we know it's bad for us. Traditional economic says we are rationally that we make delicious based on facts and logic, but behavioral economics says not really. Here are a few reasons why. Instant gratification. We'd rather enjoy something tasty now than wait for future healthy benefits. Deficit options. If unhealthy food is easier to find or advertised more, we tend to choose it automatically. Limited knowledge. Sometimes we just don't know enough about healthy options. Lack of self-control. Stress, mood, or even habit can make us keep choosing unhealthy stuff. So even if we want to make better choice, the way things are set up around us makes it hard. This is why companies and even governments use things like nudges, small changes in how choices are present to help people make better decisions without forcing them. Last but not least AI, and importantly, AI is everywhere these days, and where it can make things faster and more efficient, it also changes the job market in some big ways. In some cases, AI can help lower skilled workers do their jobs better. For example, customers service tools or simple data programs can save time and improve results that could lead to higher pay and more job opportunities. But on the flip side, AI can also replace these jobs entirely. Think about warehouse workers, basic data entry jobs, or even cashiers. When machines can do the same task faster and cheaper, companies might no need to add so many people. So what happens? Demand for lower or medium skilled workers drops, wages fall, and inequality increase. In my opinion, this in the this in the in my opinion, in the next 5 years, AI is probably going to make equality worries unless we do something about it. Governments can help by offering training programs, supporting job transition, and making sure that workers are left behind. To wrap up, even through all of this sounds like a big global stuff, it affects all of us. The economy changes whether we can find jobs or fund rent. Trade wars affect the price of things we buy every day. Behavioral economics explains the small choice we make, like what we eat, and AI is shaping the jobs we will do in the future. So understanding economics isn't just for experts, it's useful for everyone.